A Kelowna woman who placed her baby with an adoptive family is sharing her story to help other women and to end the stigma surrounding birth parents who choose adoption. Davis Rush was 20 years old when she gave birth to her baby on February 17, 2020. With the help of an adoption social worker, she made the decision to go through with an open adoption. Today, she's happy with her decision, and she says it gave her baby the best possible outcome.
I kind of just want to really bring to light how amazing birth parents are. I think there's a lot of stigma around who we are, and I just want to kind of change the narrative a little bit. When I was at the hospital, I told them immediately when I was going into the OR to deliver that I wanted to speak to a social worker.
Before going through with the open adoption, Rush spent 4 days in the hospital after giving birth. She's thankful for Lynette Sandor, an adoption social worker who helped her make the difficult choice.
I had gotten a call from the hospital here in Kelowna indicating that a baby had been born the night before and their patient was wanting to potentially make an adoption plan. So I went out to the hospital that day and met with Davis and her boyfriend who had just had a baby girl. So my role was we always talked to every birth parent about every alternative to adoption. You know, they knew they could do it, but the more that they looked at where they were at in their life, they just weren't ready to be parents yet. And that's why they reached out and wanted to find a family who could provide everything.
Every day, the more that I fell in love with her, the more I wanted what was best for her, and I wasn't that. So that really solidified my decision. And when I'm ready, then it'll be my time. So
Rush, who's always been open about her journey, now advocates for open adoptions.
She's gonna know from day one like who I am, and I think that just alleviates so much trauma and like abandonment problems that she could have later on. Like, she's gonna know exactly who I am from the start.
Open adoption isn't just about updates and emails and visits, but it's also about being open and honest. So these little ones know their adoption story right from the time they come home. And it wasn't that they were abandoned, or it wasn't that they were unwanted or unloved. It was because they were loved that they were chosen to be placed for adoption so they could have more.
And I think I kind of have taken this opportunity to turn it into something incredible. Like, I want to keep sharing my story. I want to help people. I've like had so many women reach out to me, like just from posting things about it and being like, hey, I'm in the same situation, or I'm placing and I need someone, like I need help. I'm that safe space for them. So I don't know, I take a lot of, I love that. I love that people can come to me and yeah.
Celebrate adoption and celebrate those choices that they've made for these babies.
To learn more or to get in touch with an adoption social worker, visit adoption-bc.ca. For Castanet News, I'm Miriam Halpenny in Kelowna.